Over the last 6 months, I've managed to sail my boat all the way from Toronto, Canada, to the Bahamas, and you can follow along with those videos by clicking the link in the top right screen. In the last video, I was making my way north from Miami, Florida on the ICW and stopped in at the Golden Isles and found this really cool P-shaped lake where I anchored for a few days. In this video, we head back south temporarily to Haulover Inlet to get a pump out and refill with water and explore the most dangerous inlet in Florida. Thank you to all my patron supporters who make these videos possible. All right, so been here in the Golden Isles in this P-shaped lake. This is Golden Isles Lake. It's like a group of condominiums that surround this cool little lake that's just off the ICW. The ocean's right there. It's a great spot. So I'm at the point where I managed to get provisions from Walmart. So Walmart right there. I just love this little place here. I just swing around all day. It's really calm here. It's a bit of a wind today, so I need water. So I'm right out of water and I need a pump out. So I actually phoned around some of the marinas and they were either private or their pump out facility wasn't working. So there is one 2 nautical miles that way, to south of here at Haulover Inlet Park. So that's what we're gonna do. I got some garbage I gotta get rid of and I have no water to be able to wash dishes, that sort of thing. So let's go get a pump out, get some water, and I'm gonna show you guys a little bit about how that process works. All right. 80% of my 1,000 nautical mile journey from Canada to the Bahamas has been on the ICW, the Intercoastal Waterway. This waterway stretches from Norfolk, Virginia, all the way to the west coast of Florida on the Gulf of Mexico. Today we are just south of Fort Lauderdale and north of Miami, heading south through the many bridges and eventually getting to the famous Haulover Inlet. And that's when I was boarded by the Customs and Border Patrol. Well, the Border Patrol guys are checking me out, and good on them for that. Say hello to the YouTube guys. Cool, so they're just checking my documents and making sure everything's kosher. I don't have my flags up, so the one guy recognized my registration. Sure, yeah. Take care, guys. All right, let's continue on. That, my friends, is why you never screw around with Customs and Border Patrol. All right? Make sure your documents are in line. Make sure you got access to them. Don't screw around. Check in. I'll tell you, I'll get you. And it's a big deal. All right, let's go get a pump out. When you live on a sailboat, your whole life happens inside your hull. So it's important to empty your waste tank and fill with water when you can. Look at this, guys. There's fish here that clean your boat when you pull in. Look at this. I'm not going to go into too much detail about holding tanks and waste management systems. However, this boat was built in 1979 in Richmond, BC, so it's designed to be on the ocean. So there is a seacock I can turn where all of the waste goes overboard, but you can't do that in the ICW. You have to get a pump out. So in this instance, I paid $5. I pulled up to the pump out dock. Holding tanks are an essential component to any sailboat's waste management system. They store human waste and other organic material until it can be properly disposed of on land.
When it's time to empty the tank, the boat must dock at a pump-out station. The hose is connected from the pump-out station to the boat's deck fitting. And a powerful vacuum pump sucks out the waste from the tank and into the dock holding tank. Proper use and maintenance of holding tanks is crucial, as they can get clogged up and be a total pain in the ass. However, in this instance, everything ran smoothly, and it only cost me $5. I was taught to put the hose into the water and suck some of the ocean water into the tank just to clear out the hose there, and then wrap the hose up just for the next person. It's just common courtesy. That's your best bet. It's a really simple process. Only costs $5. So
That's it.
you do it every time you're near a pump out station and you have a tank that needs to be emptied. Prices for pump outs can actually vary. I've paid $25 in New York, $5 in Florida, $20 in Canada. It depends on where you are, but in most cases they have a pretty good system, so you're not going to have any trouble. Anyway, let's move on and head out to check out Haulover Inlet.
My name is Michael Potts. I live on this Scepter 36-foot sailboat. This is where I am today. Right now this is Haulover Inlet right here, Florida. And Haulover Inlet's actually a pretty famous inlet. It's the most dangerous inlet in Florida, as far as I know. So I thought it might be fun today to go over and check it out. Let's go take a look for ourselves. If you've seen the guy's channel, it's really popular. He's got like 500,000 subs. He always shows just the inlet of boats coming in. Let's go see what the inlet actually looks like. We'll fly the drone around, check it out. Let's go take a look.
Haulover Inlet is a historic inlet located in Miami-Dade County, Florida. Its history dates back to the early 1900s, when it was known as Newport Inlet. The inlet's name was later changed to Haulover Inlet due to the process of hauling boats over the narrow strip of land that separated the inlet from the ocean. Throughout the years, Haulover Inlet has played a vital role in the development of Miami's boating industry. Its strategic location allows easy access to the Atlantic Ocean and intercoastal waterway, making it a popular destination for boaters from all around the world. During World War II, Haulover Inlet was used by the U.S. military as a training ground for soldiers preparing for amphibious assaults. After the war, the inlet became a popular spot for recreational boating and fishing. In the 1960s, the Haulover Inlet Bridge was constructed, providing a direct link between Bal Harbor and Sunny Isles Beach. This helped to further develop the surrounding areas and establish Haulover Inlet as a hub for boating and tourism. Today, Haulover Inlet remains a popular destination for recreational boating, fishing, and other water sports. Its clear blue waters and picturesque surroundings make it a favorite spot for locals and visitors alike.
All right, let's do this. So many boats. I've never seen so many boats in my life. Like, I could probably see, I don't know, at least 500 boats right now. Everywhere. Let's go check out Haulover Inlet. It's gonna be fun. Wow. So I see why it's so famous for being dangerous. So I'm probably doing like 3 knots right now of current. Wow, I'm really getting sucked out here. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can tie up somewhere here. Yeah, so there's got to be like 4 knots of current here. This is nuts. Absolutely crazy. Let's tie up here and see what we can do. This is what I love about Florida. There's people just partying everywhere. It's crazy. People having barbecues. It's the winter right now here. Like, look at this. Madness. There's a big beach right here. And there's the cops out on the inlet there. Look at this. Yeah, so you definitely don't want to be swimming here. That is crazy. Like, look at this. Madness. No wonder they call it the most dangerous outlet in Florida. It's true, folks. Absolutely. I guess because this is the only area where water can get out of, right? So the tide's just coming through this tiny little hole here, so. That's funny. I was just about to fly my drone and an airline pilot came up to me and he's like, don't do it, you'll get a $23,000 fine. And I was like, okay, let's look at it on the internet. And he's right. So this is like right on the edge of one of the geofences. I don't even think it would let me take off from here. Anyway, what a beautiful place. Look at this beach, guys. Amazing. That's what Florida's like, right? I'm a bit worried about my dinghy getting moved or something stupid. But let's go down and have a quick look at the beach here. And we'll go back to the dinghy. Crazy to think that the whole eastern seaboard of the United States is one big beach. And I've sailed right down it. Absolutely crazy. Amazing. Very cool. Wow, this beach goes forever. Amazing. Well, it's a good spot for cruising, guys. If you can park your boat just across there. There's the marina right here. There's an anchorage in front of the marina. You can park your boat there and come ashore. It's a perfect spot. I totally recommend Haulover Beach. Check it out. It's amazing. Imagine living in one of these condos right here. Incredible. All right, so let's head back to the dinghy. Let's hope we make it back to the boat. Send you, man. Gotta get it fixed.
During the recording of this episode, a huge storm hit Fort Lauderdale and actually damaged some of the electronics on my boat, so I was having trouble finishing this episode, so it's a bit of a shorter episode. Hope you guys liked it. Leave a comment down below. Remember to like and subscribe. And next week we head north to Fort Lauderdale. Captain Michael signing out.